I was on 75 hard last year. And, the cool thing about it is that you're able to just see where I was at in my physical journey back then. The records are there. And this year, I kicked it up another notch. I created my own AI personal trainer. And I'm going to go into some of the results, which I'm sure y'all could see. And then from there, the pros and cons of having an AI personal trainer and, just kind of comparing. So, to start off with, I started with this idea a couple of weeks ago. And what I did to create the AI personal trainer is that I had already purchased the online course of a well-known, AI influencer who has good results. And what I did was pretty much mind dumped all of the content from this program, which I'm not going to tell you which one it is for y'all snitch on me. And from there, I dumped all of the information and created my own AI, personal trainer. So the way it works, I'm able to simply just, type in, provide me the Monday workout plan. And, it tracks where I was, it tracks, the sets I should do, the reps I should do, the different lifts that I should do. So it just tracks everything. I just tell it, all right, so what's the workout for Wednesday? And from there, it remembers all of the context. I let it know if I struggle with a certain set, if I struggle with a certain way, I'll let the AI know what way I am struggling with. And then from there it goes, okay, all right, for sure. Then, next week, then that means that'll be your max. And then from there, blah, blah, blah. So this is the way that it's really able to be a full on assistant personal trainer. And the big word involving with AI is the word context. It's all about providing context to your AI to understand what it is that you're trying to get it to do. And when you're able to, so the way that I do it, I have a project context for the personal trainer using ChatGPT personally right now. But you can use any of the options, Claude, any of them that have the same, project context ability. And in that way, it's pretty much like that's one of the strategies for creating an employee using artificial intelligence. All right, so that is the way that I did it. Aside from the results, I'll say just I started last week. Today is the day one of the second week, and I'm already seeing results. All right, so I'm going to show y'all a bit of where I am already. I mean, this is where I'm at, and I'll be honest with you. I've been in shape for a long time, but my gains right now are really really fast, and I do believe that it has to do with the amount of information that went into the custom AI. Because, like I said, the AI trainer this that this AI is built off of is he knows his stuff. So hence that's the reason why, and it's unorthodox as well. It's unorthodox as well. So it's not your basic, training program. This stuff is it's a unique program, and it's all replicated using this AI. All right, and so this is the result so far. I'm sure for this guy to train people, it would probably cost he probably charges people thousands an hour. Like let's say if he might be able to be at a point where he could work with like execs, right? It's like, all right, you give me 5 figures and I'll train you for about 2 months, all of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So, but I'm able to create my own version of it with AI like that and get the same results. So this is just the huge thing that's going on with artificial intelligence. It's all about how creative are you with how you could leverage this. And that's what a lot of my page, a lot of my content is going to continue to be more about, not just about technology, but about how to leverage this in all dimensions of your life. Because I've been able to leverage it and have had huge gains personally. It has been really, really valuable. All right. And not a lot of people may be utilizing it in this way. And even if you are using it in a productive way, there's even ways to master it further. I myself continue to always learn how to master it further as well. So, that being said, that's what this is going to be about. I already showed you all the results, a little bit of the pros, a little bit of the cons. Obviously, it's not a physical person. Therefore, there's two downsides of that. I use YouTube for making sure that for watching the reps. So I use YouTube for watching the way to perform the exercise properly. So that's the way I do it. But of course, with somebody in person, there's no way to replicate that person helping you and making sure that your form is proper at all times. Because who knows that when it comes to exercise, which is done in a unique way in culture, I believe that for a long time in history, exercise was just kind of woven into their life, right? But for us modernly, we go to the gym and such like that, right? And people get injured. I'm hearing people, especially if you don't navigate your nutrition properly. But even people that may think that they're navigating their nutrition properly, they still are not able to maintain health long term. Even if they gain strength, they're not able to maintain health. All right. So I believe ideally a personal trainer is helpful in that dynamic. However, just kind of exploring this idea even more, with some people may have to hire a AI. No, they have to hire a personal trainer than a nutritionist. And while the role of a nutritionist is oftentimes to also prepare the meals for you, but with artificial intelligence, the more context that you provide it, it increases the odds that you are able to, find a remedy for any, physical or, any type of circumstance that you feel if you are able to listen to your body. All right. Who knows? That might be something else that we talk about later on. But ultimately, just talking about week 2, using the AI personal trainer that I created, and these are my results. All right. Boom.